It's hockey night in New England tonight. The Bruins take on a team that is making a late charge, the Columbus Blue Jackets. The applause is for Ryan Donato taking his first shift on David Krejci's left wing. Krejci wins the draw back to Torey Krug. Krug turns and whips it. And here comes Donato with a chance. Werenski cuts him off. Donato stays with it, wins the puck. The backhand on Korpisalo.
What did he look like at the development camp? And his skating from last year to this year's development camp, I mean, it was a drastic change.
Donato pokes the puck to space. Savard gets there before Krejci can. Kevin Miller with a hop, skip, and a jump into the open door. Brandon Carlo trouble with it, and Boone Jenner deflects the puck into the goal. Vanek threw it to the front, and Jenner did what he's paid to do. It's 1-0 Columbus.
Well, Donato chips this puck, hoping to get it to David Krejci, and what's happening out in the neutral zone behind this play is where the problem begins. The Bruins are trying to change out on the back end. And now the turnover by Carlo, and it's very difficult to defend when you're not expecting the turnover in that situation. You expect to manage the puck, make a safe play, and all of a sudden Jenna's getting a redirect right at the top of the blue paint.
Pretty good chuck, and then fires off a hit on Bjorkstrand. Here's Vanek's rocket and a save by Rask. Brad Marchand wheels it around. Ryan Donato getting power play time. Torey Krug squirts it to Nash, to Marchand, and Korpisalo is in the right place at the right time. Donato to Marchand, wheels to the backhand. Pastrnak alone at the blue line. Pastrnak to Krug, the one-timer save, juicy rebound. Donato a chance, and Korpisalo makes a diving save. The blast goes off to Waz's legs, over to Grzelcyk, to Donato, across to Krejci, and a save by Korpisalo. Outstanding save by Korpisalo as the Bruins had the puck moving laterally, tape to tape to tape. Skates, Krug, slap pass, tape to Marchand. The return to Krug, to Pastrnak, to Marchand. Glove save by Korpisalo, who has been the most impactful player on the ice in the first period.
Yeah, confident, well-positioned, tracking the puck well.
Grzelcyk accelerates on the backhand, but Panarin pulls it right off his blade, gives to Werenski in front. Atkinson redirects it right into Rask's pads. Tough chance to be sure as things are happening so quickly, but Tuukka Rask makes the save to the corner. Bjorkstrand trickles it out. Milano's quick release goes wide, but Johnson seals it in at the point. Wings it down. Milano's shot, saved by Rask as that one came through Krug. I think it changed direction on the way in, but Rask was square to the shot. Wenberg runs out of room because Carlo makes the check. Donato 2-on-2. The trailer. Krug back to Donato. He scores! Ryan Donato's first goal as a Boston Bruin. The sixth father-son combination in Boston Bruins history.
Donato has enough awareness to hear Torey Krug coming as the third man. So he opens up the potential for the initial shot. He finds Krug coming late. And he opens up expecting the return pass for the one-timer. And if you're wondering what kind of shot he's got.
Atkinson setting up back of the goal. Kevin Miller just takes his lunch money away. It's 2-on-1 here. Pastrnak with Marchand. Werenski getting back. Marchand dangles. Oh, that was filthy. He roofs the backhand, and the Bruins are up 2-1.
He knows he can't get a quality scoring chance from where he is with the back pressure, and he just kind of lays this puck in the middle of the ice. We talked about taking advantage of the defense of Columbus. Nutivaara lays out. If he just stands up and tries to make a strong play on the puck, maybe Marchand doesn't get it, but the finish, it was nasty. Quick backhand, shelf, short side.
Despite the two Boston goals, score could be lopsided by now. Marchand inside the line. The wrist shot, stick save, Korpisalo. Nash scores! Riley Nash, Ryan Donato might have hit Donato's stick on the way through from the look of his celebration, but Riley Nash provides the impetus for it, and the Bruins are up 3-1.
Well, that puck was up for grabs over by the Zamboni doors, Jeff. The effort by the Bruins to just keep pushing, outnumber Columbus. I mean, it's got to require effort on the man advantage, and it pays off because they got the skill, the talent, and again, a nice power play goal. I mean, it's got to require effort on the man advantage, and it pays off because they got the skill, the talent, and again, a nice power play goal.
Murray, the slap pass, and Milano tucks it in. It's 3-2.
Big response by the Blue Jackets. And it's kind of a fake shot pass in behind all the coverage. Bruins trying to get in the shooting lanes. Murray's just going to tee it up. That's a good look. It's a nice goal.
Sean Corrali on the near boards and Tim Schaller at the hash marks. Kevin Miller's blast. Whoa, that left a dent in the post. Glove side. Korpisalo took a wave at it, but that puck was past him. Donato holds, turns to the backhand against Murray. Tries to muscle inside. The pass comes past Krejci all the way to Grzelcyk. The drive loose in front. Donato keeps it alive. Krejci can't find the handle as the puck slides by. Across to Nutivaara, quick stick to Wenberg in the corner. He one-hands it to Jenner. Jenner into Holden skates. It rims back to Nutivaara. The shot tip. Vanek scores. Thomas Vanek, who has haunted the Bruins for more than a decade, ties this game 3-3.
He's been good tonight.
Yeah.
You know, not going to get a ton of ice time. Just going to be one of the guys and try to fit in and try to be a difference maker, help your power play, and make plays like this. We also mentioned that earlier in the game, that bad angle shots are part of the National Hockey League these days.
And there's a good angle shot as Artemi Panarin pounds one in. And the Bruins, who were up 3-1 at one point, now trail 4-3 with 8.5 to go. Heinen on the forecheck, but Murray gets the puck to Dubinsky. Heinen the second effort. Donato in to help out. Krejci to Donato. To Krejci, scores! Ryan Donato with a 3-point game in his NHL debut. And the Bruins go right back and tie the game.
And it was a face-off win. And again, Jack, not a clean win back to the slot, but a win nonetheless to Panarin, who was ready. And how about this response by David Krejci and his line mates?
Wow, they bounced off each other, and both are feeling that one.
Well, Marchand has that great ability to spin off checks, but sometimes you spin right into one.
Here's a steal, Ryan Donato, Deeks. Oh, what a save by Korpisalo, a full Gumby. Grzelcyk drops it cross ice. Pastrnak closes with Donato middle. Here's Krejci, off the pipe and out. Krug up ahead for Marchand. Marchand working against Dubois. Dubois manhandles him, and Korpisalo makes the stop, and on they will go with a face-off in the Columbus zone. Wenberg cuts back, throws it low for Ryan Murray, who takes the radius of the circle, finds Atkinson, he scores! Cam Atkinson beats Rask, and Columbus comes from 2 goals down to win in overtime 5-4.
And Columbus continues to find ways to win.
Cam Atkinson, All-American at BC, has another glorious moment at TD Garden as the Bruins trudge off a little bit disappointed. 5-4 the final. Columbus wins in OT.